Okay, so setup-wise, as we said, there's a sort of 5 things we've got to make sure. Previously, you had the ball just too far forward. So you were hitting the golf ball late as the club was coming up. So you're going to catch sort of toe end of the golf club. Ball's going to shoot, in this case, obviously low to the left. In other case, you might top it or suddenly lose any quality of contact. Okay, so you've got to make sure that there's 5 things we said. Ball position with each club. Driver, left heel. Everything else back of that left heel, sort of 4 or 5 inches. Okay. Feet, body, knees, hips and shoulders, are they sort of parallel to target? Okay, get that parallel line to target. We can get the ball in a better position. Grip, you've got a pretty good grip. Your left hand's on the club nice with sort of 2 knuckles and your right thumb covers it. Is the club face point towards target, which it is, and is your posture better? So those 5 things: ball position, club face aim, grip, body alignment and posture. You get them right, you've got a fighting chance to get the golf club back to the golf ball in the ball. If you then hit a bad shot, we then know it's a swing fault. Yeah. If you're hitting bad shots with this one, as we can see on now on the left hand side, if you hit a bad shot and it just shoots off to the right because you hit the ball just a bit late. The ball wasn't where it wanted to be hit, it was just beyond that. So your shot then, again, logic would suggest, I've hit a bad swing, I'll adjust that, and then you start making adjustments to that poor setup and all these different shots that we're going to get. Okay, so if we look at your backswing, we talk about your length of backswing. Previously, your left arm went to what we call a 9 o'clock position, okay, sort of halfway back, and you sort of completed the swing more with your wrist hinge, okay, so quite a lot of wrist hinge there, okay. This one on the right hand side, got a bit more distance. Left arm's a bit higher. Yeah. So the further, in some ways, round this circle that club travels, if your arm can get a bit higher this way, as opposed to there, it's going to create more power. And if that left arm can get even higher again, so your hands are a bit more over your right shoulder, even more power again. So the more power you can create, the more power at the back of that golf ball you're going to have to send the ball down the fairway, and you get that body rotating. And this was a good movement through. From here now we did move to the left, so your body moving onto that left side. Now as you come through the shot, there's definitely a rotation and twist onto that left side. And that's sort of the 2 swing faults, okay? The left arm position now is kind of more of a check. Are we getting more of an increased length backswing? The 2 faults that you may sometimes fall into is you sway off the golf ball, which puts the ball in effect further forward. It's further forward of your centre. Okay, if you move this way even further right in the backswing, it's even further forward now, isn't it? Okay, or you stay in a good backswing position, but then because you're staying so focused and staying centred, you don't move to target. So either of those 2 things will cause you to hit the golf ball a little bit late, a little bit on the way up, potentially top it, potentially catch the toe part end of the golf club, and lose distance. Okay, so get the setup correct. It's worth putting clubs on the ground. You can get on the range there, you can put a golf club down here, put a golf club across your toe line. Yep. Just check they're right. Double check your grip, make sure your posture's good. If needs be, don't take a photograph on your phone, just check how it looks. You know what sort of positions it should look for in terms of the angle we talked about in the past. Get them correct. If you then hit bad shots, you can go, okay, right, it's a swing fault. Which one of these 2 am I potentially doing? Give it a good 10, 12 swings of working on one. Are you swaying, or are you not moving through the golf ball? Or a combination of both. But just try and do one at a time. If you don't sway then for 10 shots and the ball still goes off all over the place, focus on moving through the ball. Okay? So at least you're then purposely going to the range with a sort of a correct sort of practice mindset, rather than sort of hitting golf balls going, it doesn't feel right, it's all going wrong, and just keep beating golf balls with the same setup and just trying to react to where that ball's going every single shot. So one that goes right, this will go left. One goes left, this will go right. One goes right, this will go left. And always the different adjustments each and every time. Okay, makes sense?
Yeah.
Good. Well done.